RMC, the greatest roller coaster manufacturer of the decade. They've opened 19 coasters, with 2 being under construction, 13 iBox, 4 Topper Track, and 2 Raptors. They've made those coasters in 7 different countries, including Japan, Mexico, United States, Netherlands, Sweden, and Poland. That's only 6 countries, but there's some countries with no RMCs that some enthusiasts would love to have. Today, I'll be giving you my thoughts on what countries could be added to that list. So I won't be including any countries that already have an RMC, only countries currently without one. So let's get right into my thoughts. Canada. Canada has 62 roller coasters in 33 different parks, but none of the coasters are made by RMC. There are a couple parks that could get one, those being Canada's Wonderland and La Ronde. The only problem with this is that RMC doesn't yet have a license in Canada, therefore they can't build anything in the country. There's rumors that mention that would change very soon with Le Monster getting the RMC treatment. I think this will be a great addition, although it would be weird seeing this park getting an RMC, considering the amount of hate it gets. Over at Canada's Wonderland, they have 2 wooden roller coasters that will be worth giving the RMC treatment, Wild Beast and Mighty Canadian Mindbuster. Personally, I think Wild Beast would be the better choice. It's right at the front of the park, and Mighty Canadian Mindbuster is just the better coaster. If either Le Monster or Wild Beast got RMC'd, I would be very happy. Belgium. Belgium has 35 roller coasters in 11 different parks, and again there's 2 parks that come to mind, Walibi Belgium and Bobbejaanland, but I don't see Bobbejaanland getting the RMC, so we'll just stick with Walibi. There's 2 options for this park, a coaster built from the ground up, or an iBox conversion of Glurgh. The conversion will be a very interesting layout, maybe too interesting, and it honestly looks like an alright coaster, so I would rather them build one from the ground up. I really don't think this country will be the next country to have an RMC because of the Intamin Mega Coaster planned for 2021 and their Kiddie Coaster planned for 2022. But who knows, maybe this is a park on the rise, just like Energylandia. Italy. So this country is very interesting. It's probably the least likely to get the next one out of the countries on the list, but I decided to add it because I have an interesting opinion. Their main 2 parks, Gardaland and Mirabilandia, don't have a wooden coaster at all, so I think it would be a good fit for one of them to build a ground-up topper coaster like Wildfire, Lightning Rod, Goliath at Great America, and Outlaw Run. This could work really well for the country, and it's a very slim chance, but there is a chance, I'll give it that. They have elite coasters like Ice Speed, Katoon, and Oblivion, but I think it's time to give the Italians a new type of ride. Alright, now we're getting into the 3 main countries that I think will be the next to get an RMC. So the first one out of these is Spain. There's one coaster that I definitely think has a chance at getting the RMC treatment. This coaster is Stampeda at Port Aventura. This reminds me of Twisted Twins at Kentucky Kingdom, which is now Storm Chaser. They're both CCIs, they're both dueling, and their stats are very similar. I think this will be a great addition to their already impressive lineup of Shambhala, Dragon Con, and Furious Baco. They have a CCI wooden coaster named Tomahawk, so they wouldn't have a wooden coaster gap in their lineup. Spain would move way up higher on my bucket list. Germany. This is a top 5 country for roller coasters as it is, so an RMC would make this country insane. They have 130 parks to choose from. That's a lot, but I'm going to choose the most popular of them all, Europa Park. This is considered to be the best park in the world by a lot of enthusiasts, so this will be a great fit for the park. They only have Woden Timber Coaster to give the RMC treatment, so I think they could end up getting a ground-up RMC iBox coaster. This will be an amazing addition to their already awesome lineup of Silver Star, Woden, and Blue Fire. So we've made it to the last country that I think has a very good shot at getting an RMC sometime soon. This country is United Kingdom. And I really hope this country gets their RMC. They have some great parks, and they have some great people to go to their parks, and I know they really want one. So this is a very tricky decision to make as far as what park they will put it at. The three main parks are Alton Towers, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and Thorpe Park. I definitely don't see Alton Towers getting this because of their height restriction, making the coasters unable to be a taller height. Sure, Medusa Steel Coaster is only 98 feet tall, but they'd have to build one from the ground up, and I just don't see that happening. So now we're at Blackpool Pleasure Beach and Thorpe Park. Personally, I think Blackpool Pleasure Beach won't touch their Woodies. Grand National has potential, but trust me, it's not going anywhere. So I think Thorpe Park will take the RMC. It'll have to be a ground-up iBox coaster like Zadra, or a ground-up topper coaster like Wildfire. I could see them sticking with steel on this one, but I wouldn't count out them getting a topper coaster, because even though it won't feel like a wooden coaster, they'll still have the Woody in their park lineup. So I don't really know exactly what they'll get, but I think the UK will get an RMC at Thorpe Park. A few nations on this list I didn't include but thought about were China, Australia, France, and Denmark. These countries probably won't see an RMC for another 5 to 10 years or more, but these are all my opinions. Feel free to disagree. If you do, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you think. Of course, I can't wait for more to be built here in the US, but there are some countries that need some RMC love too. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later.